Okay, so it's been around a month since I last recorded something, and yeah, I don't know why, I don't know what came over me to be honest. Wasn't really burnout or I guess, boredom or anything, but I guess I was just lazy to be honest. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna be playing Hollow Knight today. Yeah, thank you to the 6 subscribers that decided to, stick around. I saw that, I didn't lose anything really. So I do appreciate that if any of you are watching this. But yeah, it's kind of crazy because I had so much planned for this channel, like a lot of let's plays, but I guess I kind of started to realize that yeah, let's plays aren't really cared about anymore. I mean, they're quick and easy and I enjoy doing them, but I don't know, I feel like people just don't want to see them. Like, you saw how quickly I was uploading Sonic Unleashed. Like, at some point I started doing daily uploads for that series because, like, that's one of my favorite games of all time. And yeah, I was just hyped to do it, but I don't think anyone really wants to see that, if I'm being honest. Also, if the quality is low, I am playing on Switch, so that may be why. But yeah, for the most part, I am a Sonic tuber. So let's talk about the things that I missed while I was, in my absence. Sonic Crossworlds, and I think it's worth mentioning the fact that, you know, I wasn't necessarily just not making videos at all. Like, I had a lot of videos pre-recorded that I just never decided to edit, and so I guess because of my laziness, I just left them in my phone, in my voice memos, and never actually decided to do anything with them. And it's the same for that Kingdom Hearts video. Like, I actually recorded that like a few months ago, in January or whatever, and I ended up posting it only a month later. But yeah, I had like a bunch of videos pre-recorded, and speaking of which, I had this Legend ZA video recorded to where, well, not gameplay, obviously, I'm not trying to, clickbait you guys or anything, but it was basically a video talking about what I think will be in Legends Arceus, and, if I think the game will be good. And lo and behold, the reveal trailer for that game, well, not reveal trailer, but a gameplay trailer for that game got shown while I was, I guess, taking a break, which is kind of crazy, which kind of makes that video obsolete now. And that kind of sucks, but I guess it is what it is. But yeah, I had like a Mario Odyssey video pre-recorded. I had Legends Arceus video not Legends Arceus, Legends ZA video recorded. And I don't know, man. I was just, oh snap, really lazy and didn't feel like posting any of those. Although in my absence, I have been playing a lot of Persona 5, so it's not like I haven't been doing anything at all, I guess. I also had a Sonic Riders video planned. Oh snap, I didn't even see him, that's crazy. I also had a Sonic Riders video planned to where I was basically going to talk about how I wanted a long-term Riders game. And, we ended up getting Sonic Crossworlds, which I didn't even actually learn about until a week after it was announced, because you couldn't already tell, I haven't been keeping up with Sonic at all in the past month, really. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, I just haven't been keeping up with Sonic Tube, Sonic in general. And speaking of Sonic, there actually was an unofficial Unleashed port that came out, which is kind of crazy. I believe it was like a recompile or whatever. I don't actually know what that means because, I've never had a PC. Like, I don't play PC games or whatever, but all I know is it's basically an unofficial port, and everyone's gone nuts about that, which, yeah, I'm very happy for Sonic Unleashed, bro. We finally accomplished something in regards to that game. I find it so strange that they left that game off of PC for so long, and I guess they still have left it off of PC because, it's an unofficial port. But I just find it so crazy that Unleashed had no, I guess, easy access outside of Xbox, which is kind of insane. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering what we're going to be doing over here, I basically plan to just do the first 3 bosses in this game. While I just talk about whatever I feel like talking about. Let me see if Quirrell's in here, actually, because I don't know when he's supposed to show up. Oh, so if you come at the beginning of the game, he'll be here. But yeah, I don't know what to do with this channel, bro, to be honest. it's not even that I don't enjoy making videos or anything. Like, making videos is very, very fun, and I think it's also really it's just really enjoyable when you know that nobody's expecting anything from you. I know for some people that's a lot of pressure, but I know for me personally, obviously because I don't have to deal with that, yeah, making videos is actually enjoyable. And it's like I've never been too concerned about getting views or anything like that. I mean, I post generic content. Like, I'm not exactly a funny person or like an entertaining person or whatever. And especially with my low end equipment, as you can probably tell by the gameplay and the mic and things like that. Like, I record my videos with my iPhone mic and play games with a cheap capture card that I bought off of Amazon for less than like £10. So I don't know. I feel like I'm talking too much about like the performance of my channel, but I'm trying to like preface that I'm not making this video because, you know, I feel like my channel hasn't been doing well enough or anything. I just do YouTube when I'm bored. Like, to be honest, I just do it when I'm bored. When I have nothing to do, I just make a video, and always works out well for me. Yeah, it's just always been like that. I mean, when I was doing that Unleashed playthrough, I was actually recording that like during a school holiday. So I had like a lot of time off school, and so, oh my god, this dude had to die. And so without much else to do, it seemed like, you know, the logical conclusion to just do something to kill time. And that's what I ended up doing. I ended up, you know, starting up the Daruk channel, doing whatever I felt like doing on here. But I feel like I got lost in the sauce a little bit, man, because I'm seeing all these videos of people, you know, kind of, I mean, you know when you see like a small channel, a fellow small channel, and they're constantly improving, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like my videos just don't improve. I don't know if I obviously don't have a knack for things like this, but I just feel like I haven't improved at all, and it's kind of weird. I'm like, I mean, I'm sure I'm being too critical of myself, most likely. I mean, that's how most people act in regards to their own work or whatever. Especially since for me, this is just a hobby, man. Like, again, I just do this whenever I feel like doing it. I don't even have a schedule necessarily. I mean, sometimes I do self-impose schedules, but like, it's nothing that I feel forced to do, hence why I didn't upload for a whole month. And by the way, if you're wondering why I'm going in and out of this room, it's so that I can get the mask shard that's on the left side. But YouTube is fun, man. It's not, it's never been like a problem for me, with me thinking that, you know, my content isn't exactly enjoyable or anything. For me personally, it's never been an issue, but at times you just start to think, like, I mean, I've been doing this for like a couple months now, and I'm still at square one. It's like, you can't help but wonder, what are you doing wrong, you know? Because if I'm making these and I'm not liking the way they look, then how can I expect someone else to like the way I make my videos? I'm gonna leave that shard alone because it's taking up way too much time. Instead, I'll just go and hit up False Night. In fact, I might partition these videos. I'll probably do False Night in this video and then make another video where I fight Brooding Morlock or Grozmother or something. I don't know. But let's talk about Legend ZA. Because, okay, one thing that I want to mention is that I actually did enjoy Legends Arceus, even though it's not my favorite region, or I didn't like the starter selection too much. I actually thought that was a good game for what it was. I mean, obviously it was like a new, it was a reintroduction, well, not a reintroduction, but it was like a new style in the Pokemon series. You know, that was the first Legends game. That was, like, pretty sure that was the first open world Pokemon game. And yeah, I personally thought it wasn't too bad. But with Kalos being my favorite region, I can't help but be critical on Legend ZA, and I think that game looks like absolute doo-doo. And by the way, I'm sorry if things seem incoherent. I'm kind of realizing that now. Like, I'm taking long pauses before each and every sentence, so I might lose my train of thought or whatever. And you're probably clicking on this video expecting like a regular Hollow Knight video, right? I have played this game before, as you probably saw from my save files. I've actually never completed this game before, which is kind of crazy. Because I actually first played this on Xbox back in 2020, during the lockdown, and yeah, I just never completed it for whatever reason, even though I do love this game. It is kind of hard playing with delay though, holy nuts. But yeah, like I was saying, Legends ZA looked like an unpolished mess, and it does suck because it's like Game Freak is a reputable company. It's not even like they don't know what they're doing, but it's very obvious that they just don't care. I'm seeing a lot of people say that the game just seems like a cash grab, and frankly, I do agree. The game definitely seems like it was just made to get a quick buck, and I know that's crazy because we know that in recent years, Pokemon games have been getting like annual releases, and this is the first time in a long time that they've decided to take a break. Like they've decided to put more development into a game, and it's clear that they knew, like, okay, this is Carlos, this is Mega Evolution, we need to take this serious, but I don't feel like they took it serious enough. I personally think the idea of wild zones is pretty silly, if you ask me. Like, I don't know, it's not, in fact, no, it's not even the idea, I think it's the way they executed it. Like, you can't take these wild zones serious when it's literally just a copy and paste set of buildings on a city street with a few Pokemon scattered around. Like, how does that equate to wild zone? I just don't understand it. And I know it sounds like I'm phrasing it hyper reductively, but my point is that it's so unbelievably lazy. Like, it just looks so unpolished, and I find that so crazy when this is a game that's being made for the most popular franchise in the world, or at least the most popular gaming franchise in the world. Like, I heard that this game actually had like a 4-year development time or whatever, which is like, bro, I find that so hard to believe, because if this is supposed to be the final product, what they showed us in that in that Pokemon Day video or whatever, I guess it was a direct, I don't know what they're called, but in that video for Pokemon Day, if that's supposed to be the final product, or at least close to it, then I don't want to play the game. And it's crazy because I feel like they did such a good job with Legends Arceus's promotional material, because I wanted to buy that game day one. The only reason I didn't is because I couldn't, but I ended up buying Legends Arceus week 1, which wasn't, like, I don't care about Sinnoh, so it's not even a bias in regards to the region or whatever. But the fact that my favorite region with my favorite gimmick cannot draw me in, it's like, Pokemon Company, like, you're just doing something wrong. And I find it so hard to believe that Pokemon fans will still continue to defend the franchise too. That's the thing that makes it even worse. Like, I hate these fan bases. This is the same thing with the Sonic fan base. I hate these fan bases that will just blindly defend their game. Like, they truly, I just don't understand it. There's a difference between loving a franchise and just blindly defending it, even when nobody is saying something necessarily negative about the franchise. I just despise people that choose to take everything personally in regards to their favorite games. And obviously, like I said, it's not only the Pokemon franchise, fan base that does that, but I just think it's annoying, bro. Like, it reminds me of that video I made regarding elitism in the Sonic community. I'm pretty sure I even said in that video, like, it's not just specific fan bases. A lot of fan bases do this, even if they're not in the gaming space. I just never understood that stuff, man. Anyway, I've been recording for like 24 minutes, so I think I'm gonna just end this off here. I was even really, I know I said I was gonna do like 3 bosses, but I ended up taking too long trying to get that mask shard, so unfortunately cannot do that. If anyone's watching this and they want to see more Hollow Knights, then just let me know and I'll make my next video about that. Probably in a few days, hopefully in a few days. Anyway, yeah, ta-ta now.